Hi, everyone. This is Sam Temples. I teach AP World History Modern at here at the high school, Westfield High School. And I know scheduling's coming up for incoming freshmen, our current eighth graders. So I wanted to give you some information about the AP World History course. And that way you can decide if this course is a good one for you to take as a freshman. So on this first slide, as you're seeing, I'll just kind of keep it here. My information's there. My email is on the left. If you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to contact me. I'll be happy to answer any questions you have, and no matter how small or big the questions are, we can help you out. I want you to make an informed decision with what you're doing going to do with the scheduling with this. Um, on the top right is my Twitter account. I do post some things that we do in class. So if you're interested of kind of what it looks like as far as what some of the activities look like, I do post a few of those things on there. So you can just look through some of the images and can hopefully get kind of an idea of what we're doing in class with that. So I'm just going to talk about the course itself and hopefully give you a little bit more information about it. So I'll start off here, and you think about why take AP World History, why take an AP course, and just why do you take a challenging course just in general. And it just refer back to a quote that I really enjoy from Dr. Seuss. Everybody loves Dr. Seuss. But if you want to catch beasts that you don't see every day, you have to go places quite out of the way. You have to go places no others can get to. You have to get cold, and you have to get wet too. And I think this is a good quote that speaks a lot to challenging yourself. And if you want to do great things, if you want to do kind of beyond the norm, then you've got to be willing to do some things that most people aren't willing to do. And AP World and AP classes are something that are a challenge and are things that aren't for everybody, but it may be for you and maybe something you want to challenge yourself. And so, looking at just some of the reasons why you might want to consider taking an AP class, specifically AP World History. I think the first part, to me, I think is the biggest, is challenging yourself academically. You will be challenged. You're going to become a better student. You're going to become a better thinker. And it really starts with that. It's not about the grade. It's not about getting college credit. And those things are great, but it really boils down to becoming a better you, a better student, and really maximizing what you can do from it. For many of you, you may be sitting in um, regular classes, whether it be a history class or English class or whatever, and it's kind of a breeze for you. It's not real challenging, and you may be ready to get that next level. And you're not going to be bored in this class. That's not going to be an issue, but you will be challenged academically, and you'll grow from it. Um, the second thing is it does count towards our world history requirement here at the high school. So you have to take 2 credits from world history or geography and history of the world. And so our course is a 3 trimester class. And so it would satisfy that graduation requirement, and you'd get that out of the way freshman year with that. The third is it is an advanced placement grade weight for all 3 trimesters. So it is a 3 trimester course, and for each course, and again, AP courses are tougher. They're more demanding. They're college level, and so we want to reward you and give you an enticement to take the classes. So there is a GPA bump, so to speak. There is a full GPA grade weight to that. So in essence, a B counts GPA wise as an A. So that happens for all 3 trimesters. So that's a good incentive to take the course. The next one is if you pass the AP exam in the spring. So your guys, incoming freshmen, you guys will take it in May 2022, which seems like a long ways away, but it'll be here before we know it. If you pass the exam, it's a 5 point scale, five being the top. If you get at least a 3 out of 5, then you get college credit here in Indiana. And so it's a good way to get some college credits to begin with before you even leave our high school. And historically, our courses have done really well with this. In my course, students pass the exam at about a 94% rate, and their grade on those AP exams is about a 3.8 out of 5, which is well below, or excuse me, well above the state and national average with that. So typically about 50% or so of students pass the AP exam. my students are typically over 90%, so 94% overall. You're going to develop a strong critical thinking and writing skills. And going into the next one, this is going to help you for future AP courses. You're going to become a better student. You're going to become a better writer, critical thinker, be able to argue historically, be able to use those skills. And even if you're looking at and say, well, I really don't want to be a historian, or I don't want to, major in history down the road. I hear a lot of science and math type of students talk about that, but these are critical thinking skills and writing skills that are going to help you in any course that you take, and really in any career down the road. And that's really one of the great things about real historical study. So preparing you guys for those other courses down the road, and really just for careers, that type of thing. Um, and the last thing on my list here is that we really do things a lot differently in this course. So I'll move myself up here. We do some things that are a little bit different in this course, not the typical way of studying history that you might think of. We're not doing worksheets and lectures and filling in blanks and things like that. A lot of what we do is critical thinking, discussion, debates. We do a mock trial. We do a lot of creative activities, and so you're not going to be listening to long lectures and just me talk through a lot of things. A lot of it is just us bouncing really historical information back and forth and debating a lot of that stuff. So what is the course? What is the course itself? It's a 3 trimester course, as I said earlier. It's not an honors level course. It's not honors. It is AP. It is college level. So it is a big jump to what you'll get from eighth grade. It is college level. So you really want to make sure that you are prepared in doing that. And again, it's not for everybody. But it is for some, and it may not be for you as a freshman, but you may decide as a sophomore, you know what, this is something I want to do. So just something to keep in mind. The goal is to help you guys learn how to think and think for yourselves and think critically, and to be more analytical in your thought process instead of just memorizing dates, facts. So it's not going to be Jeopardy knowledge and that type of thing. It's going to be more analysis and understanding why the history happened the way it did. And then I have a list there of just some different things that we do: skill development, so writing, teaching you guys how to argue historically, a lot of discussions, Socratic discussions, debates, mock trials. And then we use a lot of primary sources. So you're just not going to have your face in your textbook the whole time. Going to do a lot of different types of activities. And then I think my um, information out here is hiding it, but there is no summer work. So I know with some AP courses, especially 3 trimester courses, there is summer work. This one does not. So we won't start until we come into school that first day of August. So there's no extra work when it comes to that. What do we study? The course is called AP World History Modern. And so College Board starts the course curriculum at 1200. And so that's where we primarily focus on, but we will do some things for prior to that time period. So a lot of the ancient and post-classical period. That's important for us to understand for context. It's hard to understand what's happening later if we don't understand some of the basic ancient religions, for example. So we'll do some things. I call that Unit Zero, but then the College Board starts with their first unit, Global Tapestry. And again, that starts around 1200. And then we go up to the present. So we do it all. One of the last things that we do is dealing with terrorism, 9/11, globalization, those types of things. So we really hit all of it, and you're going to get a real full world history course if you choose to take the course. So, in terms of scheduling, if you're interested in taking AP World History Modern, you want to sign up for all 3 trimesters. So, that should be available for you to do. What we'll do from there, myself and the department and guidance will look at student data. We'll try to place students where they are a best fit. So, if you've struggled in English courses, maybe have some struggles with writing and reading comprehension, may not be a good fit for you as a freshman, but it may be something that you can look at a little bit later on. So, those are some things that we'll look at as some data to help make those decisions. But you can go ahead and sign up for it, and then we can kind of adjust schedules from there. So, it is going to be a 3 trimester class for you. My information is here again, my email. Do note that there are 2 S's in the Temples S on my email. So make sure you get that. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate. And Ask those questions, and we'll try to help you out as much as we can. Thank you very much, and good luck.